I wanted him there, and he's got him there now. He's got the help he needed. Long gap to Koech. He's being caught by Abibi, the Ethiopian, and the surprise is that Baissa, who ran that magnificent 10,000 metres in Oslo when he beat Chelimo, is a long way back now, getting on for 200 metres behind the leader, just behind Paul Evans of Great Britain, who now is beginning to find it very hard, losing a bit of ground because he made that brave attempt to go along with the pace. Carly Scar, not afraid to work. He knows all about the Kenyans. He lost his World Cross Country title this year to the Kenyans. He's won it twice before. But Chelimo now has Scar where he wants him, and it's a position of Scar's own making. Addis Abibi, Ethiopia, has now gone into third place. Koech is 4, and Thibaut in 5th place. 6th is Barrios. And coming up to the 5-lap marker now, Tanui, the world champion of Kenya, in 7th place. Silva of Mexico in 8th place. Paul Evans is 9th. Caldy of Hungary 10th. Baissa 11th. Yawa of South Africa 12th. Martins of France 13. Quintanilla 14. And back in 17th place now, Richard Naroka.
Well, Richard's having a disappointing run tonight. We had high hopes of him, especially in these conditions, and his preparation at altitude had gone very, very well. But Paul Evans is having a great race in 9th place. He really is. He's attacked this race. They're all tired out there. He's no more tired than anyone else. He just has to keep working at it, and he'll come home in the first 10 or 12, which, let's face it, in the Olympic Games is a formidable performance, especially since this is his first major championship. And Scar in the lead there now. Richard Naroka there, but Scar in the lead there now, and he's having a real go to try and get rid of Chelimo. Chelimo's getting some respite. He probably didn't think he'd get any respite. He probably thought that Scar would lead him all the way, but they're looking at one another, and there goes Scar. He tries to attack Chelimo down the back straight. He's making a strong effort. Now, I don't know why he's doing that, because if it came to a 150-meter sprint on the last lap, one would have to bet on Scar. But there's Chelimo, and he closed that gap quickly. Now Scar's confused. He doesn't know whether he's strong enough to get away from Chelimo or whether he's going to wait on the last lap. And he's now got turmoil in his mind. He's not sure what he should do. He's asking Chelimo to come through on the inside. There he is. Chelimo saying, "You do it." What a confusion. And if they do it too much, they'll get caught from behind by Abibi.
And Chelimo's taken up the challenge. He took on the invitation. Again, a bit surprising. Samu Bataya being lapped, fellow Moroccan of Scars. They've got 3 to go. Surprising tactics by both athletes, both the Kenyan and the Moroccan. And Bataya is joining in. I wonder if he might try and help Scar. The one place you don't want to be in the closing stage of the long, hard race like this is in front, because you just get that little bit of impetus. You can draw the leading athlete from the back, and if you time your attack right, well, he doesn't have the chance to come back. And Scar is known to have a tremendous finish. Now, what's going on here? Batayeb lapped, countryman of Scars, and he's getting a bird from the crowd. Almost as if he waited to be lapped, because he's a better athlete, and to be 400 metres behind. And this is all getting a bit questionable. Just got in the way then. And he's staying with them. He's made space for Chelimo, but he's staying there.
Well, they're coming up with 2 laps to go. Chelimo leading now, Scar right on his shoulder, and I think Chelimo's waiting in the front. He's certainly not trying to get rid of Scar anymore, and he's going to have to try and time his burst. But this is going to be a fascinating race, because if it comes to a last 150-meter run, then I think that Scar would win it. But if Chelimo can stretch him for more than about 400 meters or even 350 meters, I think then that could happen. But Batayeb is no reason for him to be there. He should be more gentlemanly, if you like, and get out of the way, because he's certainly interfering with this race.
And look there, he's taken on the pace. He's a lap behind. They've got 600 meters left. And what is this all about? In all the years of international distance running we've seen, we've never seen anything like this, and especially on a major occasion. Batayeb lapped a Moroccan And the suspicion is he's trying to help his fellow Moroccan Scar, who may not indeed need the help. The crowd booing and whistling as they come towards the bell. Chelimo, 20 years old. The Kenyan, leading from Scar, the Moroccan. 400 metres to go. Scar tucked in the attacking position, and still Batayev hanging in there. Surely you should only spectate from this point. Chelimo looks back. Scar's there. Scar moves up to the outside. He's keeping wide, on the shoulder, ready to go. Batayev, a spectator now, as they approach 200 metres to go. Chelimo, this fantastic youngster from Kenya, 20 years old, with Scar waiting for the short burst down the straight, and Chelimo won't let him go. He got caught slightly, Chelimo, but what a battle at the end of 10,000 metres. Scar hasn't beaten him yet, and Chelimo comes back. Scar responds again, and this time it is decisive. Scar, Morocco, the gold. Chelimo, the youngster from Kenya, with silver. The boos ring out around the arena for the Moroccans. Batayev just crosses the line. He's got a lap to go. And in third place, Addis Abibi of Ethiopia. And the Moroccan, by the way, with a lap behind, has stopped now. In fourth place, Antibo. In fifth place, Barrios, the world record holder. Sixth is Silva of Mexico. In seventh place, Koech of Kenya. In eighth place, Tanui, the world record holder. And Baeza coming in with a tremendous sprint in ninth place, the 19-year-old. Todd Williams, America, just behind him. And then Paul Evans of Great Britain. Colby comes next, and then Yawa of South Africa. Richard Narurka coming in very fast indeed, but a long way back. The clock stopped at 27:46. It wasn't a fast race, but what a finish. The last 200, 25.7. Really finished like 400-metre men. But it's the Kenyans who are being applauded and not the Moroccans. And Chelimo being led on the lap of honour by his teammates with the Kenyan flag flying high. Koech and Chelimo being joined by Tanui. And the Moroccan, well, tactics, if they were tactics, extremely strange. Batayev, the part he played in that, well, what he thought he was trying to do, I don't know. But the crowd do not like it, and I'm not surprised. All the sympathy is with the Kenyans. And what an effort the 20-year-old made. Scar would have been strong enough and hard enough. He chopped Chelimo slightly there. Chelimo pushed him out of the way. He has an astonished look at Chelimo, who's not broken. And then the young Kenyan has another go at him. But Scar is some competitor. He made a mistake in the World Championship, got only the bronze a year ago, and this time it's gold. Chelimo took the silver in the World Championship and has to settle for that tonight. But if you watch Chelimo, if you've still got a shot of him, it's he who follows Scar across the line and then raises his arm to the crowd. And the crowd respond to him. Some finish.
Well, I don't think that Scar should be being booed in the stadium like he is now. He didn't have anything to do with Butayev doing that. Butayev, I don't think, helped Scar at all. I think Chelimo was affected by Butayev, but I don't think Scar had a part in that. And I think Chelimo, if he'd attacked him a little earlier, and beyond the 150-metre mark, then it may have been a different result. But I would say congratulations to Khaled Scar, 2 times World Cross Country champion, now Olympic champion. Well done. And also in third place, Addis Abibi of Ethiopia. And I think Chelimo settled for second before he heard the bell go. And the 3